Uh, okay, we are live. Chat hopefully shows up here. And we got desktop audio. Evie, baby, you're so loud. So loud. Such a loud dog. I hear you, girl. Alright, it looks like you're alive. Alright, that's working pretty well, actually. Carter Cards, Interstella, good to see y'all. Some of my regulars, Alberto Gonzalez, hello. Let me know if you guys can hear the mic and the music. There should be some like chill music. Let me know if you guys can hear that both okay. I've got a headset into that. That was a lot. Beanie 69, long bathroom break. For sure. Dude, I'm back. It was a very long bathroom break, but we're back. We're back and ready to go. No music, mic, fine. Alright, but there should be music. How is there no music? According to this, there's music. How about we try... How about we try this? No, you know what? That shouldn't matter. It should be that, maybe. Now I hear it. Do you still hear it? It was just very faint. Alright, well now I might have turned it off, so that'd be unfortunate. We got kind of a new setup here, guys. Got a kind of a wireless mic setup going on, so we're kind of learning here. 19 viewers in the chat, not bad, not bad. Welcome everybody, thanks for being here. As you can see, we are starting a very long adventure into shiny treasure. There is a lot of it. We got like freaking 60 or 600 boxes of shiny treasure going. And chat disappeared. Okay, we got chat back. Let me know if you new people can hear the music okay. According to my side, the music is now broken. So yeah, let me know in the chat if you guys can hear it still. I got T says Duckachu, what's up? Good to see you. Hello, hello. First time seeing your stream. Hey, well thanks for being here. It's our first time streaming in a little bit. We've been doing kind of packaging streams lately. No music. Yeah, go figure. Go figure. I think I had it going like for a while. And then I screwed it up. So let's. Oh, hold on. Is that music? I think I see the music. I think I see it now. Let me know, guys. Carter Cards ordered 2 boxes of shiny treasure to try to start my Pokemon business. Hey, that's a good product to start with, my friend. Yay, music. Excellent. Let me know if the like the balance is okay. Cause yeah, balance is important. I don't know much about balance, to be honest, but God, look at that big... We have a TV up here, guys, so I can see all your comments. My blind ass can't see my computer from here. But man, 65-inch TV, I can totally see the comments. Actually, I think I'm gonna make those bigger. Yeah, let's go. Alright, good stuff. We have a new puppy. Her name is Mia. I'll wait for some folks to get in here. Wait for some more folks to get in here. If you want to see her, let me know. I'm gonna imagine probably yes. Just trying to, get that engagement. Are you able to get English OP from your distros? No. Unfortunately, that is not a possibility. I don't know why. One Piece is they're kind of playing the exclusive game right now. They have, I think they have like 1 or 2 distros that they work with, and neither one of them are mine. And I have like pretty normal distros too, by the way. Like it's not like I'm like on some weird distro nonsense. I got Southern Hobby and Peach State. So the fact that I don't have access is kind of nutty to me. But yeah, hopefully that changes soon because I have a lot of demand for that. And I would love to get you guys some One Piece. It's probably the most popular card game out there right now as far as like, I mean obviously Pokemon's bigger, but it's just absolutely massive right now. So if I could get my hands on it before it all crashes and burns, like that would be ideal. How to move chat on. We're gonna do a quick I'm muting my mic when I sneeze or when my dog barks loudly, so if the mic goes mute, you know, that's why. Alright, now we're trying to see. There we go. Alright guys, we're pretty well set now. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I know you don't really have anything else to do right now. If you're watching me pack orders at 2 in the morning, but here we go. Is it really 2 in the morning right now? Lost Hunted, what's up? It's good to see you. I'm multi-streaming to Twitch so I can talk to all my OGs. I was hoping at least one OG would show up. So what's good? How's it been? We streamed actually sort of recently, Lost Hunted. If I remember right, you didn't make it, but we had like a random ribbon ship maybe a couple weeks ago. That was fun. Just getting back in the groove. And then we got busy again, and like having employees has been great, but
good editing or good lighting, they're entitled
yeah,
to viewership and entitled to people caring. The better approach.
Somehow I still find myself like swamped. It's holiday season, it kind of makes, oh boy, my goodness, little one. You guys just saw me abuse my new puppy. We got a new pupper. Her name is Mia, and look, she blends in with my shirt. You can't even see her. New pupper, this is Mia. She is 9 weeks old, and she's adorable. She's a little terror though. She's just a black, like, nothing on the screen. She's amazing. Yeah, she's just a little thing. I mean, I can fit her in my hands. She's pretty adorbs. Dark Knight, what's up? Good to see you as well. All the OGs showing up. We got Shinauko's here. Everyone here's a nerd for real. Boomy04, she is a Havanese. We're collecting all the colorways. We got the black and white, got the predominantly black, and then we have the whitish gold. So we're getting all the colorways of the Havanese. But yeah, you can see her on the table there. See it in some contrast. Yep, she's our Christmas pupper. She just joined the family a couple days ago, so she's actually getting along pretty well with Evie and Rosie, their big sisters. Getting the master set, that's right. We just got to get the newly released red version. There's kind of a reddish caramel colored Havanese that just got released, so you know we got to collect that one and we'll be set. Just got released. Apparently it's like a new colorway though, for real. They're kind of trying to breed it into existence. So yeah, she's kind of a handful right now though. So I think we'll give it another year or 2 or 10 before we end up getting another one. But yeah, she's pretty great. Super rare one to get. That's right. Yeah. they're kind of the chase set, kind of the chase card in the set. But we did get to hold a couple. The breeder that we got her from, we were able to hold a couple of them, and they were pretty damn cute. But they were not available at the moment, and we liked our little Mia, so we just said, screw it. We'll take the one that's available, call it a day. Rosy Posy. I don't feel like that should happen like that quickly though. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Alright, we got a good 20 people in the chat. Oh geez, let me know how you've been. It's been a hot minute. Like I said, we streamed actually relatively recently for like 2 hours. It might be in the VODs. We just did a little, I think, yeah, we did a rip and ship. It was really short and sweet. It's like 2 hours long, which compared to our like 6 to 8 hour streams was obviously pretty lame. But it was good to see a bunch of people. We had a lot of the OGs coming out. There was really no marketing for it, so the fact that anyone showed up was actually kind of miraculous. And you know, I am far from retired from the streaming game. I just, yeah, I mean, you know how it is, where PokeNE's just blown up now, apparently. Grabbing. I'm liking this wireless mic that I'm sporting now. I can talk to the people from all over the basement, so that's kind of nice. Let's see. Yeah, Andrea's she's a teacher, so she's on winter break. She's not mic'd up, so you can't really hear anything she says. But yeah, she's a teacher, so I have her for at least a week, I think. I don't even know what day it is anymore. But we timed the puppy at a perfect, I mean, I did it on purpose. I was like, I'm gonna need some backup for this new pup. So I waited till winter break to kind of make that decision. She's wanted a third puppy for a long time, so my Christmas gift, one of them was to say, hey, I'm down. Let's get a new pup. Add some more chaos to my life, because I just apparently don't have enough. Packing seems really relaxing. It's not bad. It's relaxing, like, if it's the same thing. Like, pretty much all of these are just shiny treasures, so I don't really have to move back and forth too much. But yeah, it's not a bad deal when you got the lo-fi music. Let me know if that music's like loud enough too, guys. A couple people answered, but need some more data points just to make sure. Apparently I'm getting kind of a cold, so like I don't want to like if my voice is drowned out a little bit, that's not really a bad thing. Everybody be sick. Discord notifications showed up. I'm like, let's go see the nerds, Shinauko for sure. I wasn't sure how that would work. I guess Discord still notifies people of stuff, so that works out well for me. Obviously, otherwise I don't know why you or Lost Hunted would be here. I've been working on the YouTube grind lately, so I got some YouTube people. But thanks to a little bit of an investment, I was able to multi-stream in a way that makes sense. I wanted to include the Twitch folks that kind of built me. So yeah, thank you guys for doing that. Music level's good. Hey, that's what's up. Thanks, Lost Hunted. Boomy. Yeah, 1 AM, man. We're I told her, I'm like, yeah, winter break, you know. Kind of. Just kind of. We're actually both pretty exhausted though, for real. The new pups got us re-remembering how hard it is to have a puppy. Cause goddamn, she's got a lot of energy, guys. Lots and lots of energy. More than Evie right now, honestly. I'll be right back, guys. It's actually really vibey. Would you ever consider getting in some older sets? The older sets have gotten like super expensive. So I have some like sets I kind of just packed out. But man, right now I don't even have the heart to like charge that much. Like they're just so stupid. I can't even really get I can't even get them at a price that makes sense for honestly either one of us, where you guys get a fair price even remotely, and I get this dog is sleeping on bubble wrap. What the actual hell? That's gonna go on Instagram. Our new pupper is sleeping on a 1 foot roll of bubble wrap. That's how tiny she is. God, she's hilarious. That's going on Instagram. If you guys want to see Mia sleeping on bubble wrap. God, she's funny. Bubble wrap pillow. We're going really low budget at PokeNE. We don't buy dog beds here. We just be grabbing pillows. I came over to grab a pop. I had a new one. Here we go. Still on that caffeine grind, y'all. Just you're going with the sugar-free now, cause I was getting fat. Y'all haven't seen me in a while. You probably don't believe it. Thanks for being here, everybody. 18 people at 1:15 in the morning Central. Honestly, I'll take it. But yeah, ultimately we're just packing stuff all stream, guys. A lot of folks on YouTube, at least, always have some business questions for me. You know, since I've just become this Pokemon mogul, apparently. But seriously, I'm happy to answer pretty much anything you guys ask. So fire away in the chat. Get that engagement cooking. Are you guys? Is anyone here from YouTube, or is this just Twitch? I want to make sure I want to make sure I'm not ignoring YouTube people. It should be multi-stream, but if you're from YouTube, comment or chat below and just let me confirm I'm not ignoring people, because I'm gonna feel super bad if there's like people on YouTube that I'm ignoring. At this point, y'all both built me. 657, awesome. The sloth is still going strong, by the way. Okay, 657. Efren. Rosie's sleeping on the secret lab chair. She's super happy. Yeah, I guess I am ignoring the YouTube people. Whoops. Okay, that should work. We got Fish Can't Swim YouTube. What's up? I like the emojis. Apparently there's a multi-stream mode on chat that I failed to click. So if you're from YouTube and I didn't like answer your chat, just put the chat up again, because I was ignoring you the whole time, turns out. There we go, we got Nick. Okay, cool, now we're going. Girlfriend and I have an eBay store where we sell singles and slabs. Since adopting some of your tips, sales have increased significantly. Hey, that's what's up, Nick. Thank you for the little update on your store. I appreciate it. I sure help them helping people in the busyness world. I got nothing better to do. All right, 658. We got Evan with 659. Apparently we're actually ahead of the game. These are all back order shiny treasures, so that makes me feel a little better. I thought we were way behind, guys. Got Andrea working here at 1 in the morning, so shout out to her on that. You what? Yeah, that's fair. Wake me up if the girl wakes you up. That dog does not wake me up. She literally fell off the bed and I don't wake up. We got the new pupper, if you guys are just coming into the stream, so she's kind of running around having a blast, so you know. I'll bring her up for display. Oh, is she? Where's she sleeping at? Oh, she's sleeping. Well, I'm sure as hell not gonna wake her up. When she wakes up, I'll present her to the camera again. She's a pretty cute doggo. Keeping us busy. Hope I'm not ignoring Twitch chat now. Technology is well, it should be both Twitch and multi-stream should be showing up here, so nah, people just be chilling. Usually when we get on here, there's like 50 gajillion questions, but I think you're right. We might have just answered all of them. There's some people. Nacho's Pop Shop. Is that Nacho that I met at like Orlando or Texas or something? The Nacho that gave me that Charizard, which was very nice. There's a strange amount of Nacho stores on the Pokemon scene. I don't know why. I thought it was a pretty creative name, but I guess not. If that's you, thank you for that Charizard. I still have it. Not the same, but shout out to him. Facts. Yeah, I'm sure you're both great people. Thanks for being here. Yeah, this stream is definitely a vibier one though. First time seeing the operation. Yeah, the operation actually just grown. We got 2 new packing tables. So we got rid of those sus ass white foldy tables, which was much needed. They were constantly in the way. They were too short. These have wheels on them, so when me and the boys come and play Smash on the new TV, we can just wheel these suckers out of here, which is nice. Nacho's your dog's name? That's awesome. Is it a Chihuahua? I feel like it's a good name for a Chihuahua. I don't know. We named our new pup Mia, because she looks like a little soot spirit from the Miyazaki movies. And so Miyazaki's not really a cute name for a dog. So we just shortened that to Mia, because we're clever like that. So yeah. But the big girls, they're finally a little more comfortable with her, so you guys might hear sloth squeaking in the distance. Alright, we are on box 2 for shiny treasures now. Each one of these big ass boxes has 40 shiny treasures. And yeah, Christmas was a crazy crazy day for sales. We're usually really dead, but I put up a sale they were $65, which people got pretty stoked for. We ended up selling nearly 600 boxes on Christmas and then the 26th. So, needless to say, we're a little bit behind. But I was smart and gave myself an extra couple days. I quoted y'all the 30th, I think, for when these will ship. So a lot of you guys are actually gonna get these a little earlier than our quoted day, which is shocking. But that's what happens when you have good employees and a wife that's hasn't divorced yet. Thanks, babe. You can't hear her, but she says, "I love you very much and I never leave you." She's not mic'd in though. What should you charge shipping? Carter cards, we've charged $10 shipping just like from the start on booster boxes. And Wix is like the website builder we use. They let you basically pick a different shipping price depending on the type of item. And we have always just done $10 for any orders with booster boxes. And if people only order like individual packs, we just do $6. So that's worked for us. We typically profit $1.50 or $2 on a lot of orders, and sometimes we lose, you know, $1 or $2 on other orders. So it evens out pretty well. It covers like if we profit, it covers the price of the boxes and the shipping material, and it also covers like bigger orders where we lose money. So yeah, that's been working for us. We've had that pricing for probably about 2 years now. When we started the company nearly 3 years ago, shipping was really cheap. It was like in the it was before everything just randomly went up in price. So we actually charged a flat like $3.50 for all shipping, which like sounds absolutely bananas at this point. You gotta remember, we're not Amazon, so like we actually have to charge for shipping so we don't go out of business. But yeah, man, it was a good time. I wish I could have kept it going. Have you ever experienced failures in this business? Oh my god, John, you must not watch my channel enough. The amount of catastrophic meltdowns that have happened in our business, it's unfathomable if you haven't watched enough of my videos. I think I have a video titled like 5 biggest mistakes or something. I mean, dude, we've had horrible situations. The worst one I can think of off the top of my head was okay, dude, I'm tripping here, hold on. Okay. Was we basically had like really bad encryption on credit card payments. We didn't have, there's something called like 3M. I might be wrong. Basically, it's basically a credit card security feature where people's need to, I'm not gonna pretend I know. If you have Wix or Shopify, ask for like the highest level of security on credit card processing. They'll know what you mean. I don't know the name of it. But once we enabled that, a lot of fraudulent transactions with stolen credit cards ceased happening. The system basically just does like an extra scan of, hey, does this person live where their credit card is listed? And it declines a lot of good payments, which sucks, but it prevents a lot of fraudulent ones. But before we did that, we lost $10,000 in like 1 month on chargebacks. It was a big chargeback scam thing. That was, I mean, I almost lost the company over that. It sounds silly, but I did, because every day I woke up to thousands of dollars lost. So that was a pretty bad one. We had just a couple bad calls on items that I went a little too deep on. Like a couple years ago, Shiny Treasures, or Shiny Star V was the big set. And it was selling really well. And then I got greedy, and I bought $30,000 of it in 1 day. And I got a good deal on it. And I realized a couple days later that I got a good deal on it because it reprinted. And I was so new to the game, I didn't even know what a reprint was, really. Anyway, the market price crashed, and I lost like 20% of the value overnight. And I was able to fire sell some and break even, lose a couple bucks. And then I was also, I was lucky enough where I had just enough capital to survive if I held on to them until the price went up a bit. But that was catastrophic. I went, yeah, I think I got this. I went all in on Attack on Titan Weiss Shorts, and that was a complete misstep. I basically lost like $5 for every box I sold just because I needed the capital back. I went all in on a set called Build Divide. That was a catastrophic failure. Lost, like, I don't really lose that much money on these, it's just I lose a lot of time because I can fire sell them and break even more or less. But I had to fire sell through like 10 cases of Build Divide, which there's like 20 boxes per case, and now that wouldn't be that big of a deal, but at the time I didn't have like infinite capital, so that really like it was a kind of scary time. So oh yeah, god, the amount of failures, it's like unfathomable, honestly. Watch the video, it's somewhere on my YouTube channel. I do have a small chihuahua, her name is Ivy. Nacho is a white golden retriever, and Mia is a cute name. Thank you. Melon Gaming. You are live right now. Hello. Thanks for watching the channel, I appreciate it. Do you think anyone can start a Pokemon business? I think anyone that likes Pokemon certainly can. Obviously, like, if you don't like Pokemon, it seems like it would be easy, but there's not a lot of margin in it right away. And if you're starting out, really, if you're trying to make money at all, content is kind of king. You want to become kind of a social media figure, whether you're like big and famous or just small and niche. And in order to do that, like, realistically, you're gonna need to like know about Pokemon and enjoy talking about it. It's an industry where you do have to like the products, but yeah, I mean, anyone that likes it, you can absolutely get into the business. It's not hard if you put in the work and you have. It definitely helps to have a real job and enough time laying around where you can like handle working 90-hour weeks. Like if you have a kid, I don't really know how that would work. We have three dogs now, and I feel like they take a ton of time. And I imagine a human child is a lot more time consuming. So I don't have advice if you guys have like human children, but I imagine you're at a disadvantage if that's your living situation. Did you sell on eBay? Not really. We started, if you watch our video like on how we started originally, it's one of our most popular videos on the channel, go check it out. But you'll see that we started selling our first product, which was like these Charizard promo cards. We started selling those on eBay, but I got really pissed off at the amount of money they were taking from fees, and I realized it just wouldn't be sustainable long term, so we built a website pretty quick. Like honestly, like almost right away. I think we sold maybe $2,000 of those cards on eBay, if that, before we started a website. And I've got kind of a video on how we went about that. We're actually starting a brand new series where we start a new Pokemon card business from scratch. Just so you guys can kind of see the process. I'm not promising it's going to be profitable. I'm not like freaking Mr. Beast making A1 content here. But it'll at least kind of teach you how to name a company, make a domain, build a website, market, you know. Kind of just a tutorial, so you guys can watch that. It's coming out in January. We got a whole series. Okay, there's a lot of comments now, my goodness. Looking forward to seeing you start another. Oh, good. At Simply Fred, I was just talking about that. Nice. Launched my website yesterday. Already have 8 orders within 24 hours. Jesus. World records. That's a great name for you. Goddamn. Good for you. There you go, guys. Build a website. How did you start a website so quick? Just go to Wix. It's kind of a competitor of Shopify. Yeah, just go to Wix. It's like a competitor of Shopify, and it's basically just drag and drop. Like any idiot can do it. Um, I don't know how to program or code or anything like that. You can literally build a website, and you probably need about 10 solid hours to make like a website you'll be proud of if you're new to it. Um, I say that, and honestly, I'm still tweaking mine 3 years in. My first like iteration of the website was absolute ass, and every week I just kind of got on there and fixed a few things and just improved it as I went. That's the beauty of having having access yourself, because you can just tweak it as you go. For a while, a lot of people were big fans of like hiring a computer dev to build their own website, like a professional one from scratch. In this industry, I think that's a stupid idea, because there's going to be so many updates you need to make on the product side and everything else, where if you have to like email your dev every time you need to make a major upgrade or update, you're wasting time and money. If you get Wix or like even Shopify or Square, you can do all that on the go, and it's super easy. It's very much idiot proof, so there you go. Tell me how. So Wix is what I'd recommend for Pokemon, because unless you have an official distributor, Shopify will shut your site down if you can't show them like official invoices from an official distro. It's happened to countless people now. I'm not lying. I'm not sponsored by Wix. I don't really care. But that would be my suggestion, would be just not to use Shopify for Pokemon cards. Shopify is awesome for stuff that doesn't have like intellectual property. Like if you're starting your own clothing business or something, Shopify is probably the best as far as aesthetics. But yeah, if you're doing anything with IP like Pokemon, definitely use Wix. Maybe Square. I don't know much about Square like personally though. Posted my story in a bunch of Facebook groups. Yeah. Yeah, listen to World Records there in the chat, guys. Apparently they're killing it. Alan and Sons, when you first started, how did you stay competitive with people with large volume? This isn't really going to be helpful to you guys now, but I'm just going to like tell you what I did, because why lie about it? When I started the business, I was one of the only people selling Japanese cards in the United States, which sounds ridiculous now because of how mainstream Japanese cards have become. But yeah, like at the time, 3 years ago, there wasn't a ton of sellers doing it, at least that I know about. Because I tried to do my research on competition, and there just wasn't a lot. So I just had kind of a competitive advantage in that I was offering something a lot of folks didn't have, that at least that were in the country. So it wasn't that hard to compete, because I was only competing with Japanese people who had the disadvantage of they had to charge a lot for shipping. And so even though the Japanese folks were charging less for the product I was selling, you had to pay to ship it here, and you were paying like $15 to $20 to ship a booster box. So even though I was charging $10 to $15 more than Japan, since my shipping was only, at the time it was only like $3, I was still the cheapest option. So it really wasn't hard. I know that's not really helpful for you guys today necessarily, but that's just how it was, so that's what I'm sticking to. You know what, I can move this table closer, I just realized that. My blind ass, I got a 65-inch TV attached on my wall, and I still like am squinting. But yeah, I got wheels on this thing. Oh, I think the wheels are locked. Stand by. We're gonna unlock those suckers. Yeah, wow, the table's already doing its job. Checks the NFX. Funny was typing, started saying the same thing. We're all on the same page, guys. Yeah, just by having your own customer list to promote. 100%. Customer list is vital, guys. You really can't run a business without a customer list. Realistically, like like having email capture tools and just building an email list, that's essential. Otherwise, you're not gonna make it. It's as simple as email is your most powerful ally. And by the way, if I skip a question, guys, it's because I'm blind. So if I skip you, number one, the lag on here is awful. So like, be super patient, because your question doesn't appear to me like until 10 minutes after you write it. But yeah, just ask again. I'm not gonna be like angry if you spam the chat with a question twice. Yeah, like I can tell it's super delayed because you guys are talking about freaking Shopify, and I said that like 10 minutes ago. How much product do you think you should have starting out? Honestly, not much. I mean, we literally started with just this promo card. It was a Charizard Grand Prix Charizard. And that's literally all we sold for like the first several weeks. And then we moved on to a few booster boxes. We had like Sky Legends, Double Blaze, Remix Bouts, like 4 different booster boxes. And then we'd split those into individual packs. So like that kind of increased our SKUs. But ultimately, not very many. You don't want to oversaturate. You want to provide like a little bit of variety, for sure, like obviously. But if you're just starting out and you have a limited amount of capital, a limited amount of dollars, like don't over leverage on anything. See what works and then just kind of go harder on that. Don't go all in on anything. I was telling the story earlier when we went all in on Shiny Star V. Now granted, we went all in when it crashed and we weren't smart enough to really predict that type of thing. But yeah, don't go on anything. Even if you're giving up some money as far as opportunity cost goes, it's better to be safe than poor, I promise. You don't want to build a company and then have it go out of business and go back to a depressing life as a realtor. Not that I know. It wasn't that bad. I liked my job. Let's see. Made bundles for kids, lease pack single cards out. Yeah, World Records knows what they're doing for sure. You gotta you don't need a ton of product, but diversify the way you market it and you're set. Variety packs are great. I don't like mystery packs personally. I think they can be too scammy. Obviously, there's good people in the world, but I personally stay away from mystery packs. But variety packs, where the people kind of like actually know what they're getting, but they might not know what they want. So they're just like, oh, here's 5 Japanese packs. And they're very giftable. They're good for they're good for just, yeah, it's a quick $20, $30 gift for somebody. Highly recommend. That's a good technique. It's also a great way to get rid of stuff you don't want that's not selling. It's ethical as long as the people know what they're getting. So the reason I don't like mystery packs is people will toss in a bunch of trash they don't want, which is great for business, but it's not really great for like building a long-term reputation, which is why I don't do it. If I can make $10,000 by being scammy, or make $200,000 by being legit, even if it takes an extra year, I'd rather make the 200. Well, we have wheels. We can just switch the tables. Damn, look how future. Okay, God, wheels are awesome. I see why they got invented. It's a good deal. Yeah, let me finish this one. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for asking the question. I got you. Yeah, Chex is absolutely right. It ain't a get-rich-quick scheme. We don't really make that much money on anything. 15% is probably a good thing to aim for. Like 15% net profit on anything. And even that's going to be hard depending on the item. But, like I said, if we sold 600 boxes in a day, which was like, that's not normal. It was Christmas. We had a really good sale. So by no means is that normal. But we sold 600 boxes in a day. even if you make $5 a box, that's like what? Is that like $3,000 profit? So you don't need a lot of money per box, really. Hell, if you make $1 per box, that's $600 profit. I mean, depending on where you are in your business, $600 is a lot of money. You could buy like 2 PlayStation 5s with $600 now. So think about the PlayStation 5s, guys. Alright, let's see how well these wheels work. Maybe off. I don't think so, actually. No, maybe they are. I didn't even think about switching the tables. This is awesome. I'm really excited, guys. I got these packing tables built today. And, God, they're awesome. They should all be on off. Okay. I think it's just freaking heavy. Oh, yeah, we're good. Oh, these are game changer. Damn. Little Mia's still sleeping. Okay, great. When Mia wakes up, I'll show you guys the new pup. I know a lot of you guys are just getting here. There's like 40 people now. First goal is 1K, so I can buy a case. Hey, that's a good goal, just average Jeff. Always good to see you, by the way. Thanks for being here. Did you become best friends with the people from your local post office? Yeah, the post office folks, we get along pretty well, actually. They come to me. They pick up orders from my garage every day. So, thank you. Just, yeah, gripped by the metal. So, it's, 2 or... What did we hit? I don't know. Stand by. They should all be on the off position. Yeah. We're hooked on something. Yeah. That's gotta be locked. It doesn't say it's locked though. Okay, one of our swivel wheels is broken. That's lovely. Well, that's not good. Let's move the water in the pop, eh? Huh. $600 table and the wheel's broken. You gotta love it. Alright. Keep your questions in the chat, guys. I'll answer those in a sec. Damn, you're really yanking it too. Sheesh. Yeah, the wheel's just effed up. That's unfortunate. Oh, shit. Okay, well. My excitement for the cart has been completely dissipated. Well, that table works. Yeah, okay. Major buzzkill in the chat, guys. Sheesh. Alright, you know what? It's great there. Yeah, just, it's perfect there. You can work off that. I'll scooch this one. Yeah, so that one works. Always something, ladies and gentlemen. I'm wondering, honestly, if it's too heavy for these. No, that's good. This one's good. Yeah, we're never gonna switch them again. That's for goddamn sure. Well, it should have been easy. Damn. All right. Back to the regularly scheduled program. No, average Jeff, like 100%. It ain't worth it. But I'm just saying, a volume breeds profit for sure, for sure. This year feels slower than last year. Nah, this year went by fast for me, honestly. It was just so busy. So freaking busy. So this year zoomed by. Yeah, 2 boxes is all you need, honestly. We started small. All you gotta do is make 10, 20 bucks a box if you split it up right. Just throw that back in the business, buy more, throw it back, buy more, just churn and burn. Swivel wheels are always shit these days. Yeah, you're not kidding. My God. I'll contact. They're from Uline. It's a great company, so I'll have to complain to them. On Wix, is it easy to have payment credit cards? It's tricky in terms of security. So I was talking about that earlier, simply, Fred. By default, the Wix like credit card processor, the like security encryption. I'm probably not using the right word, but basically like the requirement for people being who they say they are, as far as like not stealing a credit card and using someone else's information fraudulently. The default option kind of blows. It's just not very secure. All you have to do is email Wix and say, hey, I want a more secure payment processing function. They'll know what you're talking about, I promise. And they'll get you hooked up. PayPal is always secure, and PayPal will actually protect you as a seller. So PayPal, she's dreaming. Our little girl's barking in her sleep. PayPal, Rosie's checking it out. She's like, everything good? She's such a good sister. PayPal's always super secure. Wait, is there Carter? He's in the chat, right? Carter, I have your order. Thanks for the sale. I'm gonna start my Pokemon business with this. 34686. Carter, this is you. That's hilarious. I'll give you something extra. How about that? Yeah, you weren't kidding. You bought 2 boxes. Throwing some little. Here's a couple booster packs for you. How about that? Got some Korean packs to toss in with your order, Carter. Korean cards are cool if you haven't seen them before. They're a little different. Huh, that's funny. 600 boxes and I found yours. Yeah, Uline boxes kick ass. I have no complaints on Uline at all. Why don't you switch places? My chat's on the left side of the TV, and the box shipping stuff's over here, so we thought that would be clever, but I guess not. Pokelector. Do you own like the website Pokelector, or are you just like stealing the name? No judgment either way, but your website kicks ass if you're the owner of that. I use that every day. We'll turn desktop audio down a smidge. Do you have to pay extra for the security? Carter cards? No, I don't believe so. You could argue that you kind of lose money because it will decline more people, even good people who aren't like fraudulent. It just has, it's a little too intense. I get some people that their cards get declined, and I usually just advise them to use PayPal. Whether they do that or not, or if they get just pissed off and leave, I don't know. But I'm sure I'm losing business doing it. So, I mean, you could argue yes, I suppose, but it's worth it to me because losing $10,000 on a credit card chargeback ring of crime, I'll tell you what, that ain't good for anybody. So, I personally would highly recommend it. Make it as secure as possible. Selling cases. We were selling cases of Shiny Treasure. We sold out of them. The cases cost a lot more for my sellers to ship. It's just more efficient shipping them in these brown boxes. They can just tuck more in the box, and when you're shipping international, like this all comes in one day. It's international one-day shipping. It's just obviously every box matters, so they don't ship them in sealed cases by default unless I ask, and then I pay a little bit more for them. Squirtle Squad Shop. I like the name. Yeah, no, we have not streamed Rip and Ships in a hot minute. We did a stream a couple weeks ago. It was a really short, sweet one. I just haven't had time. I think we tripled our business since the days of streaming 3 times a week. We went from, you know, anywhere between like 120 to 150K per month in sales to 320 to 350K a month in sales. And I wasn't really ready for that. Super happy, super thankful, but I just wasn't ready for that. And I lost a ton of weight. I wasn't eating, I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't going to the gym. It just wasn't really a healthy vibe. So yeah, I'm on a indefinite hiatus from ripping ships. The streams themselves took a long time, and then just the time it took to ship the packages, because like shipping these is super fast. Obviously, you just toss them in a box, but when you have like loose cards, especially the ones that cost a lot of money, that are worth a lot of money, I should say, it takes triple the time to package those orders. And I absolutely love it. Like, don't get me wrong. I just physically, I just don't have the bandwidth, which sucks. And I do not want to hire some streamer on my behalf, because that's always a disaster. Y'all, if you know, you know, kind of thing. Not the official one. I have a Pokemon e-commerce site in Australia. Hey, that's what's up, PokeCollector. Nice. A lot of Australians in my streams, actually. Pokemon must be. It's probably because of my time zone and the fact that I stream in the middle of the night. I imagine that's a lot of it. The Australians are up when I'm streaming. Do you know where my phone's at? Oh, of course. Thank you. Gotta get USPS ordered. If you get the USPS app, the USPS mobile app, guys, you can actually schedule the postal service to pick stuff up from your house every day. It's totally free, which is insane. Yeah, so they're picking up December 29th. They just ring the doorbell, I let them in the garage, and that's that. So highly recommend, if you're a business, get the USPS mobile app, or I think you can just go to the website too, actually, but highly recommend. At my old house, they straight up just walked in. They had the garage code, and they just opened it every day around noonish and picked stuff up. But yeah, it's a free service. If you want to schedule an exact time for pickup, like maybe you have a job you have to leave the house for, you can schedule an exact time, and that costs money. Couldn't tell you how much, but I'm sure it's pretty affordable. But yeah, even if you're not a business, if you're just like a normal civilian that has a package, take advantage of it. It's free. Plus, you don't have to wait in line. Waiting in line at the post office blows. Simply Fred, appreciate the time. I'll submit a donation when I can. No need for donations on here. I make enough money from YouTube ad revenue, thank God. So you're Gucci, but you're very welcome. I like answering the questions. Rosie Bell, why are you attacking the printer? Rosie's still a crazy dog. Yeah, Carter cards, 100% a go, for sure, for sure. Oh, nice, Nachos Pop Shop. Following the advice. I really appreciate it when y'all follow the people that care, the people that are businesses. When you follow the advice I give, I really appreciate it, because a lot of people ask, I talk to them, and then they don't do anything with the information. Or they just end up asking again. And I'm like, dude, I pretty much gave you like every single step. Asking me again isn't going to do anything. So, thank you for going, and congrats. Getting 20 shiny treasures boxes at a good price. That's a fast pass to a successful business, because this set just sells like a freaking I mean, it sells like every high class set, I guess. It sells like Shiny Star V and V Star Universe and all those sets. There's no shortcut to a successful business, but Shiny Treasures is a pretty damn close to how get rich quick schemes work. It's a great set. If you have money for one item on your site, make it a Shiny Treasure EX box, honestly. PokeCollector, moved from Shopify to Wix because they canceled my account. Thank you. Preach. Tell the world. Yeah, Japanese sellers, they can get you stuff in a day. Sometimes 2 days, depending on the day they ship out. But yeah, they all use, at least all the sellers I've seen, they use international priority, which is, again, 1 to 2 days. At least if you're in Central central United States. If you're in Australia, apparently it's still fast, so I mean, you're probably a lot closer to Japan than me, I suppose, but yeah. Sold them all super fast, 2 people sold. Should have opened them myself. Nah, you can't think like that. The people that pull the Iono, they're gonna be back for more, so you'll get enough repeat sales where you can buy the freaking Iono card yourself. Michael Duck at 6 p.m. here. Okay. That explains why I have a lot of Europeans for sure as well. So that, yeah, it's just the time of day I operate. That's what it is. Gonna get some more of these. Really loving this wireless mic. Thanks for being here on the stream, guys. I'm happy it's worked out for me here. The technology is always a pain in the ass when you do stuff like this, so thankful that it's working so far. Got Michael with a bunch of stuff. Thank you for the order, Michael. If you're here, what's up? Probably asleep. You're in New York, so it's what, 3 a.m. in the morning. Hopefully you're asleep. Normal people should be asleep. 3, 4, 6, 9, 9. Alright, cool. 38 people chilling at 2 in the morning. Central time, I guess. I don't know how many Americans are in here. I want to know how stupid people are for staying up watching me in the middle of the night. I sure as hell shouldn't be up right now, but we're so far behind at this point with orders, it's absolutely nuts. Christmas shopping, man. Okay. You should go to bed. Actually, though. Unless you're good. Yeah? Winter break, Andrew, she just hits different. It's 2 in the morning here. I'm still waiting to hear back, so you can just leave them. Okay. Evie's sleeping on the secret lab chair. Mia's sleeping on the blanket. Rosie's walking around. Everybody be asleep. If you guys have any other businessy questions or otherwise, leave them in the chat. I'm answering any business questions. Get that internet paper. If not, I'm just gonna shut up and we'll let the lo-fi music kind of do its thing. Peaceful stream. Looks like a few more people entered the chat. I don't know why, but thank you for being here. If you guys have any business related questions, leave them in the comments or the chat, I guess. Otherwise, we're just gonna kind of chill with the lo-fi. Apparently I'm missing chat messages. I don't know. Streamlabs can be iffy with how it works, so I'm gonna open up my phone and see if I can see the people. Yeah, Streamlabs can be sketchy with showing me chat messages. It's pretty annoying, honestly. Like, all right, starting to go again. Sorry if I missed your questions, guys. It's pretty annoying, honestly. Like, I have all the technology set up right too. It's just like, meh. We don't care about you, Brian. That's the vibe I'm getting. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put Twitch chat up on my screen, and I'll worry about YouTube chat on my app here. But always something, guys. Yeah, this thing just did not get any of the chats displayed. It's super frustrating. I do have an iPad laying around here, so we're gonna pop the iPad off and get the chat messages off that. I knew the chat got dead. I was like, I don't know why, but how annoying is that? There's been like a million messages on here, and I just ignored all of them. I don't know, how annoying is that? Yeah. Our chat is alive. Yeah, apparently chat's been super live. God, that's annoying. Let me try to catch up here. God damn, chat's been crazy. Wow. Streamlabs sucks. Honestly, guys, if you have Streamlabs, just uninstall it for real. It's not updated at all. Carter Card, should I try to promote on TikTok or Facebook? Honestly, I never use Facebook, which is like a huge no-no. You should definitely be using Facebook. For some reason, I don't like it. TikTok's supposed to be the evil one, and I guess it is. But Facebook, I can't figure out how to get into it. I just don't like it. So, I mean, TikTok is what built us. We were definitely on there when it was really popular. Like 3 years ago was a great time to start a business on TikTok. It's not really helpful for you guys now, but 3 years ago, TikTok was popping off. I'm sure it probably still is. We're mostly on YouTube and Instagram right now. I kind of repost everything everywhere. But even so, I'm still bad at reposting reels on Facebook. So if you guys have a Facebook, I would highly recommend focusing on that, and just let me know, like, next time I'm live, if you guys have success as businesses on Facebook, because I'm actually pretty interested in learning from y'all, because it's territory I've not really explored. I'd probably be doing pretty well if I did. Yeah, I'm gonna throw Twitch chat on the TV and say hi to all the OGs that I've been ignoring this whole time. Etka420 on Twitch. Hello. Welcome to the stream. If you're still here. It wasn't showing me anything. Like, it just blacked out for the longest time. I had to refresh. Like, it didn't show me anything. Pokelector did rip-in ships 5 nights a week. Oh god, bless your freaking heart. That sounds awful. Rip-in ships 3 nights a week was like a really fun amount. Like, I enjoyed it thoroughly. Eventually it was too much for me, but that was a really good amount. Just enough to make good money, enough to genuinely enjoy the conversations I was having with people, and enough to catch up and keep up on orders as they came in. Let's get a rip in it. Singles. But 5 nights, damn, you're on a different level for real. I guess if that's all you're doing, it's not so bad. Like, I obviously was running a website too. But yeah, keep up the grind. For as long as you can. Eventually you're not gonna be able to do that, but good luck. UPS International, I don't mess with UPS International. My folks, for whatever reason, don't touch that. Some of them used to do DHL. DHL was fine. It's just, apparently it costs Japan a lot more money to do DHL. And now my current suppliers don't use it. So I don't really know. FedEx is the only one my suppliers use. I personally hate FedEx with an undeniable passion. But my local FedEx people, like my local guy that comes and actually like talks to me, he's awesome and he takes good care of me. It really just comes down to your local branch. To just generalize like a certain company sucking, it's kind of silly, because a lot of the mistakes happen at like the local level. Mistakes and crime, I should say. So I don't know. I don't think that's really a right answer, to be honest. What's your TikTok name? It's just PokeNE_Pokemon. Or it might be PokeNE_TCG. Try either one of those. There should be a link in my YouTube description, or at least on my Instagram. There's a link to everything. There's like a link tree thing. Let's see what else we got. Jason Hill, excellent quote. Yeah, this is delayed. Okay. Is it rare for someone to order 5 to 10 boxes at once? Yeah, John. People are going pretty cray-cray for shiny treasures. So, obviously, like, things can happen. Like, I'd have to look at the order in particular to know, like, if it looked sus. Because sometimes it looks sus. But in general, I mean, I've got customers that order 8 to 10 boxes quite frequently. Some folks buy whole cases, but I would say 2 to 3 boxes is pretty typical, and then I don't get too sketched out. It's a cheap set, that's the thing. It's not like this $100 set, it's like $60 to $80. So, there you go. What's the best way to vet a new seller in Japan? There's not really a good way. I mean, if they have a ton of product on their profile, like I'm talking cases of products, you can at least be relatively certain they have a distributor. Obviously, you can fake anything on Instagram, but a lot of engagement on their IG is good. That's all you can really do. the best thing to do when you have a new seller you're dealing with is just use PayPal goods and services. They're gonna charge you more because they have to pay a fee for that. But better safe than poor, guys. Use PayPal goods and services for your first like couple transactions at least before you start wiring these strangers money. I actually haven't had any disasters with Japan. The folks I found have all been really good. I don't know if that's pure luck or if the folks there on Instagram just happen to be better people than Americans on IG, but you know, either way. Michael Duck, take money out of the equation, rank these sets. Shiny Star, V Max, V Star, Shiny Treasures. I really enjoyed V Star Universe, then I'd put V Max, then Shiny Star, then Shiny Treasures last, to be honest. A lot of it's just my generation. Shiny Treasures, I wasn't able to play Scarlet Violet, especially the DLC, much at all, so I just don't have much of a connection with those mons, honestly. And I don't know, maybe it's a nostalgia thing, maybe it's probably like the rose-colored glasses vibe of older sets, but I just had more fun opening those personally. LJB Fit, say you run Rippinship as your main thing, the stream is slow and you're a product, how would you categorize the business? That's a business expense, 100%. It'd be marketing. Because you're marketing your stream and you're hoping to gather people in. So any product you rip, as long as it's to inspire people to buy and join and stay at your stream, that would be a business expense in the marketing category. Which I did for a long time, by the way. Is this thing not on mute anymore? I think my stream's got like some echo to it. No, I'm tripping. We're good. Boondock Games, what's up? Good to see ya. Sorry if I ignored your comment. I mean, I definitely ignored your comment. I'm sorry. Let's see what else we got. Let me know if there's delay on your side, guys. I hear some delay personally. God, you guys are going crazy in the chat, for real. Whatnot's a good place to stream. Yeah, Whatnot's leadership is sus, honestly. Great place. I mean, great people on there for sure. There's obviously scammers. You guys have heard the horror stories. Cough, Blake's breaks. But I mean, there's a lot of great people. I know a lot of kind of friends in the industry that are on Whatnot, and they're killing it. So I personally, I don't like to be owned by anybody. Like, Whatnot owns my customer information. It tells me what I can and can't do. I did Rippinship on Twitch, and for me that was a lot better. But that's definitely harder to get into. The only reason I was able to do Twitch pretty easily is I already had a real website, like a main website. So I had a competitive advantage of I already had a customer base, and I could move a lot of them to Twitch. So, you know, with that caveat in mind, I preferred Twitch, but I had an advantage over you guys for sure. Yes, 100%. Shorts is a cesspool, yep. Yeah, TikTok's holiday deals were crazy. Honestly, I thought it would completely crash the market, but they stopped too early. I think they should have kept going with it personally. Boondocks, thank you. The wireless headset kicks ass, honestly. It's been super helpful. Simply Fred, one final question. Tips to find the cheapest Japanese distros. PokeNinja on Insta. You just gotta keep on like cycling through them. Different distros will have pricing based on how much excess they have. So like some distros, they might have gone a little too heavy bags into like shiny treasures, for example. There's a new set coming out in late January, and so if those particular sellers went too heavy bags into treasures and they need some capital, they'll be more willing to sell treasures at a cheaper price. So it really is just a numbers game. You got to remember this stuff, like MSRP wise, is, you know, super cheap. So they're making an ass load of money on it no matter what price they sell it at, which means they have a lot of leeway with margins. Because like if they're buying the stuff for say $40 US, which is like technically MSRP, whether they sell it for $50, $45, you know, $47, they're making tons of money. So you will absolutely find Japanese folks, especially around a new release. Like again, January 26th, we have a new set coming out. There are going to be some people, just like Americans, who go too heavy bags into the English set. There are going to be some folks that have an invoice due, they need some capital, and they're going to fire sell their treasures. And so it really just comes down to meeting as many folks as you can and just always asking for an updated price sheet. If you're new, you might just have to accept the prices that you're given. But as you give, like as you bless folks, they'll bless you back. So like my pricing from one of my distros is definitely cheaper than if they worked with a new buyer, because they know, like, and trust me. So you might just need to kind of accept crappy profit margins. If you find someone that treats you good and hasn't ripped you off yet, just keep blessing them, they'll hook you up. And if they don't, there's a lot of product out there, guys. Just average Jeff, he probably didn't have an official invoice from a distributor, a Pokemon distributor. And Shopify, if you can't provide an official invoice, they will shut your store down. I've made countless videos on this subject because it's happened to pretty much every rip and shipper I know. So don't be one of those people. Just get Wix or Square or do your own thing. Don't get Shopify if you're doing this, guys. I promise I have no like agenda. I'm not sponsored by anybody. Seen a couple sales for 50 to 55. That's a good price for sure, for sure. Dude, Jason Hill, 5 to 10K is way more than enough. We started with only a couple grand, and we leveraged credit card debt. So once we got kind of the groove of things, we basically bought, it was a bunch of shiny Star V. We just bought them on credit, sold them within 30 days, and then paid the credit card back, and we just kind of churned and burned that way. So we didn't even have a lot of capital that we played with. It was just like we were just able to leverage the debt, which if you know what you're doing, it's pretty safe. But if you're sloppy, it can destroy you. So always have enough to pay your credit card bills back. Like if you're putting $10,000 on a credit card and you only have $5,000 in cash, like you're doing something wrong. Like slow your roll. John, you're hilarious. Yeah, buy from the site, sure. Or just watch the videos, honestly. Like just your engagement and chat and on the comments of any video, it helps a lot. So like honestly, if you actually want to repay me for the information, just like watch the videos I upload. That's all you have to do. Do you need me to send you a case of Red Bulls from the late night sesh? Simply Fred, I always will take Red Bulls for sure. Jason Hill, 100%. No way you were live so late. It's 2:20 in the morning here in the US, so Romania is only 10:30 a.m. Thanks for watching, Sir Volfred. Carter Cards, you're absolutely welcome. We need some V-Star Universe 34728. One V-Star Universe. Yeah, I've been trashing Shopify all day, guys, so sorry if you're a Shopify fan. It sucks. In Pokemon, it's great for other things, but I'm imagining you guys aren't here to start your next Supreme competitor. If you are, good luck, because I tried that and it sucked. I'm not a clothing designer, guys. It doesn't work like the drop shipping courses you've watched on YouTube. I promise you that. Those folks are making money on the courses, not so much on their stupid clothes with a stupid logo they made on Canva.com. Gordo, one of the OGs. What's up, Gordo? 324A. Yeah, Gordo be on the East Coast. It's good to see you, dude. How you been? My Twitch people. If you're a Twitch OG and you're hanging out, say what's up. It's been a while. Where can I check the PSA prices for Pokemon? I don't mess with steel or with graded stuff, guys. I imagine TCG Player has that, but I'm not gonna pretend I know something I don't. I don't touch graded stuff. Nothing against it. To me, it's too complicated. You gotta stick with what you know. There's too many elements in this business to like touch everything. So I just basically mess with sealed product. And, you know, occasionally if Japan releases some cool promo Pikachu or something, like I'll buy those to sell. Like the Detective Pikachu cards are pretty rad. Graded cards, eBay and TCG Player, maybe. Sorry, I know that's not very helpful. I don't want to lie to you. Whatnot is for degens, not business people. Checks with some based advice. Alright. No comment. Shopify's elite if you have your own brand or product. 100%. 100% agree with that. We got True Mr. E. Is 10K a great amount to start a Pokemon business? Yeah, you must have just got here. 10K is way more than enough. Don't spend that all in one place. If you're new, start small. Don't go crazy with your 10K. Because if you're brand new, you're not going to have enough customers to even supply that much product. Like if I use all my capital on product in one day, I have enough capital, but I don't have enough customers to sell. You know, don't go cray on that. Yeah, sir. Volford YT started with 2K euro. All you need. Simply Fred, that sucks. That's a bad one. I talked about it earlier. My worst thing was a credit card fraud. Credit card chargeback fraud. Cost me 10 grand in the course of a week or so. That was by far the worst. I haven't had a lot of other scams other than that. Just every year I probably lose 5 to 10 grand in chargeback scams, more or less. But you know, you're selling a couple million a year. That's not that bad in the grand scheme of things. More money, more problems. Like that's actually a very true line. You know, the more you sell, the more rip-offs are gonna happen. But ultimately, it balances out. So don't be too scared when you hear those big numbers, guys, because I mean, if you're only selling $1,000 a month, you're not gonna lose 10,000 to credit card scams. You're gonna lose, you know, maybe 50 bucks. But yeah, that sucks though. You got screwed pretty good on that. Pretty good. Man, me and Andrew would be killing it over here. Damn. 600 boxes of shiny treasures in one day, guys. It was a crazy Christmas. Oh, you know what? We got Pat. We're on the 26th now. Nice. Alright, cool. We're done with Christmas. Thank God. That sucked. I mean, I appreciate the sales, but damn, that was stressful. Jeffrey starting us off on the 26th. Nice. 34740. We got 2 treasures. I think we're good, for real. I think we're good. Yeah. I mean, unless you're like really feeling it. I'm done. Yeah, let's call it. Dante, you're the last one of the day, my friend. Thank you for the order. Let's go through the remainder of the questions. We've been rolling for like 2 hours now, so, or at least we've been working for 2 hours. Let's see. If you don't mind sharing, where do you get your Korean products? I met a guy on eBay actually, and I was able to steal his information and contact him off eBay, which is against the TOS, obviously. But hey, I'm gonna be honest. I don't care. I like money. So eBay is how I found dude. I found my second Korean on Instagram. He was a super nice guy. What? What's up? Yeah, absolutely, Mr. E. Absolutely. Chargebacks R&D nightmares. You're able to keep any extra boxes of cards. Yeah, Jason Hill, that's a good last question. So for the first year and a half, I didn't have like the capital needed to just stock stuff. In this business, churn and burn's the name of the game. You know, you spend $1,000, you got to make 1,200 back within as soon as possible. So you can't be like holding on to stuff. We're not investing, guys. We're not playing DGen investor 69 420 on Wall Street bets. Like, you got to churn the product. Once you have, 100K in capital laying around, then you can be blessed enough to start saving stuff. But that took me a long time. Like the first set I started like putting aside was Lost Origin, and that's just a few cases. Silver Tempest, a few more cases, and then I have 25 grand of each set going forward. So Paldea sucks, Obsidian, Paradox, Scarlet Violet base. I'm not like an investor. I'm not like trying to hold the product. It's just my choices are either fire sell them for the price I paid or hold on to them assuming they're going to go up in value. Pretty much everything I have available on the site, like I'm not truly holding it. I'm not gonna charge freaking $100 if I'm buying it for 95. I think it's stupid. If you can afford it, I think it's stupid. If you need to churn and burn, go off, do your thing. Bought my shiny treasures from a local Hong Kong person, but I trust them. Hong Kong, very interesting actually. Okay. I have not worked with anyone from Hong Kong. Yeah, facts. How do I start my own shop but with Yu-Gi-Oh! Cloud Strife? I used to sell Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't do that now because nobody cared. I just didn't have the right demo for that. My people liked Pokemon and Weiss Shorts at the time, and I tried to expand to Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And some other ones, but for me it sucked, so I'm a horrible resource. Also, I didn't really ever like Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched the show, but like not very hardcore. I just kind of watched it like I watch anything. So I'm a horrible resource for that. I think it's probably better than Magic the Gathering right now. As far as I know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Hasn't like completely crapped the bed like Hasbro and Wizards, but I wish I had a better answer. I don't like to BS you guys. What's better, selling singles or sealed? For me, sealed. Just because singles, like the price jumps are stupidly weird. There's graded elements. I hate having to condition cards like mint versus near mint versus light play versus. I hate that because everyone's got an opinion and I hate opinions. They're too complicated in business. I don't touch singles. I know a lot of people that make a lot of money that do singles on TCG Player, so it's great business. It's just not for me. Yu-Gi-Oh! Sells extremely hot on eBay. Well, there you go, John. Maybe John's a good resource for you. You guys can connect in the chat. Cloud Strife. I'm actually calling it quits on this particular stream. We've been going hard, and it's like nearly 3 in the morning. But my channel, if you click on the channel, I assume you found me through the live. Click on the channel. There's a whole playlist, how to start a Pokemon card business. There's probably like 40 videos in there. Definitely just take a peek on those. I don't charge for my info. I don't have any sort of paywall nonsense. And I am starting a new series, so subscribe in January, I guess next week. where I start a new business from scratch. Not necessarily to make money. I'm not, like I was saying, I'm not Mr. Beasting this thing. It'll just teach you guys kind of how to think of a company name, make a logo, make a domain, build a website, market it, deal with suppliers. So definitely subscribe if you're interested, because I think it'll be helpful. Yeah, checks, NFX, it will absolutely be fire, fire, fire. That's the goal, at least. Jason Hill, absolutely. Yeah, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you guys' excitement for it. I've already got some work done towards it, so it's actually happening. It'll be probably like a 5 or 6 part series all through January. But yeah, it might be more, it might be less. It just kind of depends on if I want to do 10 or 20-minute videos for the algo. Checks, I agree, but you know, people go. There's a lot of people that ruin their reputation for less. 200 bucks is enough to ruin a reputation for someone on the internet, I promise. Shouldn't be, but it is. Alright, boys and girls, thank you for being here. I'm gonna call it a night. I need to, well, I need to probably have playtime number 4 with the doggos before they fall asleep. Get them zonked out. Thanks for being here, though. I appreciate y'all. We'll probably go live again tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. It depends on how much of these orders we got left. But goddamn, thanks for all the orders. I appreciate the engagement. Definitely watch the How to Start a Pokemon Card Business playlist on the channel, guys. We've got 40-ish videos, tons of free knowledge, and it's actually helpful. It's not like, well, I'm not gonna call anyone out, but it's actually helpful advice. I give you guys everything. So thanks, y'all. Have a fantastical night, morning, or day.